Ignore my dishes. This is rest day, okay? This is rest day. Because if this was any other day, these would be cleared. But right now, pause button. So cute. Baby, my spirit needs rest. Love it. And listen, girl, take that PTO. Them folks will be all right. To watch one of my movies I love to hate. It's a really good movie. If you haven't seen it before, you guys definitely should watch it. I love a good black love story, but this one's a little bit too real. Okay, it's very chaotic. So if you like a feel-good, lovey-dovey, notebook, happy ending, probably not so much. But if you like a real world, this is what goes on in relationships, in black love, you should watch this. So I'm gonna put this on while I finish my makeup. Real time, today is Thursday. I am tired. I need rest. And for the last 2 days, I've been kind of affording myself the rest, but then also kind of being nasty to myself about the rest, and then also not fully communicating to the people in my life that I need the rest. So I'm gonna finish out this week in this like limbo state, and then if I'm still feeling the same way next week, we're gonna hit a like true pause button for 24 to 48 hours, because baby, my spirit needs rest. All right, like I was spending some time with God yesterday and he was talking about rest. I wrote in my notebook, you guys know this is the notebook that I write in when I'm spending my time with God. And the way that I differentiate between my notebooks, if it's a spiral bound notebook, that is just a brain dump, anything goes notebook. But if it's bound like this is the one for God, because I want to keep everything in here. Okay, so what I was kind of dwelling on and talking to God about yesterday was the fact that the Sabbath day, and even God rested. So rest is not earned, it is required. Okay, these are the things that I have to constantly remind myself of, because if you grew up in a space where, you know, productivity is rewarded, then you're gonna work, and you're gonna work hard often because you don't value rest. And that's me right now. I am not valuing rest. And it's probably because of this whole new year vibe. And I feel like I have to keep my foot on the gas, which that is not just a worldly thing. That's a me thing. Like, I have stuff that I want. Hold on. I have stuff that I want to accomplish, that I want to get done. And so I gotta keep going, but I am going to do a hard pause, probably Monday and Tuesday of next week. My hair underneath this unit, girl, a fool, which is why the unit is on. Thank God for a good unit. This one, I believe, is from Kalai. I think that's how you pronounce it. I believe this was from there. I like this one. It is a yaki texture and it has a little bit of like soft brown in it. Super cute. But this weekend, I want to rock my natural curls. So I'm going to be going to the beauty supply store and getting some stuff for my natural hair, some stuff that are like tried and true products, things that I know are going to work. And then I'm going to be trying out some other products as well, because I am not really a curly hair natural. I'm more of a straight pressed natural. One, because I like the way that it looks on my face and my face shape. And then also it is the type of hair that I have been used to styling my whole life. Because I'm about to do a sit down video, well, a fashion video, I should say. And I'm super excited to film this video. I have my rack loaded and ready to go. So yeah, I am just putting on my powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I always put my puff into the powder, tap it on the back of my hand, and then I will set my face in the areas that I highlighted. Anywho, let me finish my face. I'm gonna watch the movie and then I'll be back. Can I say what I like about this film is it is Black, like, people or Black community, like, engulfing themselves in Black art. And I absolutely love that. I love the fact that the main character is an artist and his work is profound and the girl is like an up and coming lawyer. I just love when movies and film depict Black people in a very rich way. So I love that. I love the fact that this is taking place in like an art exhibit. I just, it makes me so happy. Okay, back to the movie. Listen, this character development is so good. It's so good. And also it doesn't help, or it does help, that the man is fine in a very like eclectic, sure of myself type of way. Not like I'm looking at you and you drop dead gorgeous, but something that you embody is just very beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That's what he giving. Watching this film and watching her just kind of stare into his eyes, the eye contact that they give each other is so sensual. Like, I absolutely love it. Even like in my own marriage, like when my husband stares directly, you see what I'm saying? Directly into my eyes, baby, I melt just a little bit. I'm carving out my brows. I try not to do my brows on purpose, baby. I mean, on camera, because when I get off this camera and I look at my brows, I'm like, baby, what did you do? Like, they're not even sisters, cousins, or nothing. And hopefully that's not the case when I finish this set, but I will go over what I used for my brows. So first off, I used my Makeup Revolution brow pencil. Love this. I love that it's waxy, but it's not like gliding on the skin because I already have oily skin. So I set my brows first with my setting powder on, and then I apply this on top. And then I carve out the brows with the same concealers that I use for underneath the eye. I actually messed up a little bit, but I went back in and fixed it. The lighter one I put normally just under the brow bone, and the one that matches my complexion, I put it underneath there. But that is the brows. We have done it. We have finished the fashion video. The reason why you can't find anything to wear is because you're dressing for someone else's life. I tell you guys every time that it is a lot of work and it's messy because I try on all of the outfits. I style them completely. I mean, accessories, bags, sunnies, earrings, scarves, whatever the look calls for, I do it all. And I'm exhausted. I think it's about a little bit after 2. My goal was to start earlier today, and believe it or not, I started prepping at 9. and it is 2. So I am tired. I am about to get ready to eat some lunch. The hubby went and got some Subway. Listen, I love a good sandwich. My favorite is Jersey Mike's, but I think he had a coupon or something to Subway. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to sit down and eat, have like 45 minutes to myself, and then start cleaning up a little bit, and then get ready to go get Zeke from the bus because it is my day to get him. So let me eat and let me show y'all this monstrosity. I mean, look at this. You have your rack, my shoes, the light, all of these various bags and things. It is just, this was my set. So now I have to clean it all up, but not before I tear down this sub sandwich. Oh gosh, my mic was down. My bad. Anyways, this is a BMT. So yeah, sit down, try to relax, and I'm going to try my hardest not to look at the footage, because as soon as I finish, I want to look at the footage. And then after looking at the footage, I start editing, which is work. So let me find something to watch. Y'all, this is a BMT with spinach, green peppers, banana peppers, and oil and vinegar. I'm about to get some chips and then have a seat. But listen, these are the only chips that we have that I will mess with. I'm gonna have these, and I'm gonna have a few of these. I probably won't even eat this whole sandwich. I'll probably do half of it, but yeah, that's lunch. Good morning. Happy February the 6th. J. Cole album is out. Super excited to get into it. Hey y'all. So today is Wednesday. I don't know, February the something, girl. I am officially hitting the pause button And I'm so proud of myself for doing so because a couple of things happened with hitting the pause button. So let me back up. For me, when I was in corporate America, I always chose to honor myself and hit the pause button and take my PTO. Baby, I was one of them ones that used their PTO. And so if I started feeling really heavy, I was like, oh no, I'm taking a day. I am hitting the pause button. So now that I work for myself, I still have to build that in, but I can do so creatively. So today is my pause button, and I am so super excited to have set myself up in such a way. Now, that's why I said it's kind of twofold. So what happened is I was actually at my breaking point last week. So what I did when I was planning out my week, I planned my rest day or my pause button, one and the same. However, once this week got started and, muscle memory kicks in, that hustle mentality kicks in, and I just started working. Monday, Tuesday, I was still working. And I was like, hey, talking to myself, because my body is talking to me with, being tired. Like, hey, you said you were going to hit the pause button. When do you plan on doing that for yourself? And once I, came out of agreement with the whole hustle and bustle, I got to get it done, and went back to my initial thought, I realized that that tug and pull that I was doing was unnecessary because I had already planned for it last week. It was just a matter of kind of moving some things around. So, feeling good. I have made myself some coffee. I was going to DoorDash me some breakfast from my favorite spot, Flying Biscuit here in Atlanta. I've been craving some of them grits, girl. Like them grits, I've tried to replicate them here at home. They're very creamy. So I know there's some heavy whipping cream in there, which is what I put in my grits, but it's something else. Oh, girl, those grits are so good. But I was like, let me just kind of fast this morning, drink my coffee, and we'll do DoorDash for lunch. So super excited for that. And listen, another reason why I knew that today was my pause button day and my rest day, because it's raining. And if you know me, you know I love a quiet storm, like absolutely love a quiet storm. One that is not like rambunctious, but it almost makes you feel kind of still. And so it has been consistently raining today. And when I got up and I seen the rain and I smelt the rain when I went to Zeke's bus stop, I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be a good day. So yeah, happy rest day. And listen, girl, take that PTO. I'm supposed to be all right. Child, I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to get through the morning with nothing. Oh, y'all are crooked. So I'm about to make me a little parfait. The thing is, all of my ingredients were purchased a little bit over a week ago, and I don't know if dairy is supposed to last that long. So I'm crossing my fingers that it does. Bae, can you see if you can find the date on this? I can't find it. Okay, cool. So when just me. Still no date. Okay, I see something right here on the lid. Oh yeah.
Oh, so you couldn't see it when it was.
Because the writing. Yeah. Thank you. All right. So the yogurt doesn't expire until March 3rd, which is Zeke's birthday. So we're good on that. I do want to kind of stir it around. Texture is a little thick. I'm trying this brand out for the first time. All right, so this is the brand. Very simple ingredients, like 2 to 3. So I have placed them in the bowl. And then I'm going to cut up some strawberries. This is what I need to see if my berries are any good. I think it should be though. I'm excited to go and sit down and watch a movie. Well, lay down. We're going to the bed. Like there's no reason to have to sit up. These are things I have to tell myself. Because if I say I'm having a rest day, I'm like, well, maybe you should just at least just sit in the living room and in an upright position just in case you need to. Nah, we're getting in the bed. I'm gonna make the parfait and we're going to the bed. So these are Bare Naked Wildly Delicious granola. I love these. I love these. They have praline, pecans, almond, and sea salt. Oh, girl. These are so good. Look, the bag is about gone and I'm gonna be so sad. Let me get some honey. All right, in my last Trader Joe's visit, I picked up this organic unfiltered honey. It says from India. I'm going to drizzle some of this over the top. I got this for my parfaits and then also for my teas. Oh, that looks so good. I like it. Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks. I've had all of the other ingredients before, just not this particular yogurt. And with it supposed to being like really, really healthy for you, I'm assuming it's gonna lack a little flavor, which is why I went a little extra drizzle on the honey. Okay, let's see. This good. Real good. This is so good. Shout out to that young man that put me on. All right. I ignore my dishes. This is rest day, okay? This is rest day. Because if this was any other day, these would be cleared. But right now, pause button. Now, I have a packaging from Temu and I'm so super excited. Let me show you what I got. Get into it. Again, this is from Temu. I love the shape on that. I love this bulbous area here and then being narrow here. So it's going to give the coffee table a little bit of height to come up and off the books, but it's not anything that's going to be obstructing the view of the TV because husband don't like that. So this is going to be the cutest little bud vase and it's in this kind of faux chrome texture and I love it. I love it. You guys know I have a vintage lamp here in my living room and it is in like a sterling silver chrome type of vibe. So I feel like this is going to vibe with that beautifully. It's very inexpensive. Like I said, I love me some Temu. I'm going to put that on the coffee table and then see what the vibes are. Ooh, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. Oh my God. Too cute. I'm gonna show y'all, hold on. So cute. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. So one of Joe, who is our plants, one of his leaves got damaged. And so I was like, absolutely not. We are going to keep that leaf. So I keep it in this kind of olive oil bottle in the kitchen. Just bringing it over here to see, ooh, what a little stem would look like in here now. Again, this is probably almost always going to be a flower or maybe a leaf like this with a flower combo. I'm not sure, but I just love the scale of it. Let me step back. Yeah, I just like that. It's so cutesy. It's so cutesy. Hold on. See? Oh, I love it. I am obsessed. Do y'all see that? It's so cute. It's these little small things in your home that you seemingly think don't make a difference, but it catches your eye. Look at that, like chrome next to the wood. And then the black marble coasters, the texture story. And then we are like this table itself, the coffee table is from Daya Lane. It is a faux travertine cloud shape. Oh, I mean, it just looks so good. And then with the Maya Angelou book, I love this. This book is one of my latest pickups, and it has the Basquiat images. So it's a poem by Maya, images by Basquiat, and it's so good. It's so good on the inside. Let me show you guys what it looks like on the inside. I'm obsessed. Now I may have to steal this, and she may have to live here. Yeah, she may have to live there. Okay. Look at how cute. Shadows on the wall, noises down the hall. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Look at how stunning. And you know, everyone interprets things differently, but this whole story, it feels like a kid's book, but it's like, to me, a story or a poem about bravery and courage and identity. Can you imagine this opened or even framed? So good. Highly, highly recommend this one if you love Maya Angelou and you love all things like art or black art. I would highly recommend that text. I love me some poetry. I love me some Maya Angelou, and I love me some black literature. So good. Eat it up with a spoon. Okay, it is officially time for me to head to the bedroom because we laying it down. I am so super excited for lunch. So I grabbed my iPad to kind of shift through and see what the options are. It is 11:14. I'm still pretty full and working on my parfait. So I'm probably gonna push it back a little later, like late lunch, maybe like 2:30. Also, Zeke is staying later at school today for a math club. So, ooh, I get more time. They don't get out until 5. Have to be there to pick him up. So, super excited to lounge and start the movie. Have y'all seen it? Let me know down below if y'all watched the Kelly Rowland movie. I know it's on Prime. I always forget the name of it. I'm horrible with names, but let me go in and see what it is. Also, I'm telling you, as this day moves on, I get more and more proud of myself because, baby, I'm still in this robe, feeling good and unapologetic. Okay, so the movie is Relationship Goals.
Used to work in their first newsrooms together. And it's oh come on, and we dated.
Listen. They ain't even have to have Method Man enter with that music on like that. Okay, Method Man.
Look, I know what I want.
Y'all, I'm so excited. I just placed my DoorDash order. Let me show y'all what I got because I am super excited. Haven't had it in a while. I got the wings and fries combo from American Deli. I am so excited. I got 6 wings, the honey lemon extra crispy with ranch and a lemonade. Super excited. It comes with fries. So, yeah, ready, ready. First fry. Mm-hmm. I'll sit right down. Oh, let me say my grace. Amen. Back to life, back to reality. We are about to get ready to pull up at Sherwin-Williams because I am feeling a little bit stagnant. And whenever I feel a little bit stagnant, when I use my creativity and just focus on something else, that always helps. So I was watching this creator's video. I think her name is Amani's Home. She was talking about doing the done list, which like there's a lot of like small DIYs and things around her home that she wants to tackle and or complete. So I have a few of those myself. One of the things, I have a blank wall in my bedroom and I have been wanting to create a painting for that wall for the longest. If you're new here, I have several paintings up in my home, of which I'll show you guys when we get back, that I have painted, but I've been really in my head about painting. So I'm like, you know what, let's just do what we want, meaning don't make it so serious, just create and let the outlet be what the outlet is going to be. All right, y'all, so we have gotten back in the car from the hair store. I pretty much already showed you guys everything I got, but I'm going to put a little bit more context to it. So I picked up the GOAT product, this Afro G. Baby, when I first went natural, I burned my hair out so bad. I lost all of my curls. I slowly began to use this along with other Afro G products, and it returned the density, not necessarily the curl pattern. The curl pattern kind of came back, but if you natural, you know you're not coming back from that. You have to kind of slowly cut it off. But this definitely helped the journey. So I'm bringing this back out just for like an added layer of protection, because I do straighten my hair every 2 weeks. I wash and straighten my hair every 2 weeks. That is my choice. However, like I told you guys, I did want to wear it curly. This weekend I spent $46 in the I was about to say the thrift store, in the hair store, baby. That's why I try not to go, because it's always a check, like, in my opinion. I picked up the kinky curly knot today. This has been an OG since I went natural. The last time I had a relaxer was 2012, and I want to say I've been using this since maybe 2015, 16. I don't know. The Glam Twins put me on. Next up, I picked up another rinse. You guys know I love the Adore rinses. I love that they're safe for your hair. The rinse is just going to deposit the hair color or the hair dye on top of the hair. It's not going to penetrate your strands, which is much healthier for your hair. Now, like I told you guys, if you use this and you have really stubborn grays, it is not going to cover it up long term. Like, it'll cover it up, but it'll only be covered for like 2.5, 3 weeks maybe. But it works for me. So I'm going to hit my front area. Probably not this wash, but it's just good to have at the house. And then I did get the Dew setting foam, but this was only $13. No, $14.99. The kinky curly knot today was $13.49. The Afro G was $7.49, and the Adore was $4.99. And then this is the lip oil that I like to get. This is from Ruby Kisses. I love this down. Part of me wants to just leave this in the car, but I love it so much that I want one for the house, and I don't feel like going back inside. I should have bought 2 of these. But anywho, that's my quick hair store haul. It is a little bit after 4:30. So I have gotten my paint, and I've gotten the stuff that I want for my hair. The trip to the paint store was very inexpensive, and I'm so super excited about it because he put a lot in here, and he was so kind. Like, I think he gave me a discount or something. But anyway, I'm hungry. I want like a little snack. The hubby is making chicken thighs tonight. But I'm hungry now, so I'm probably going to pull up at Wendy's and get like a 6-piece nugget. Oh, I love their 6-piece nugget with a little sweet and sour sauce, or the chili sauce. It's so good. Also, I want one of those strawberry lemonade things. I know my sugar intake has been higher, but this is like first week off of my cycle, and I'm still just very much all right, calm down. This is still very much like period type of symptoms. So yeah, let me go get me something to eat and then go get Zeke. Cutting it close, girl. It's 4:41. I'm about to get ready to head out. I am going to be running to HomeGoods. I'm super excited to pop in just to peruse and see what they have. I don't need much. I really just want a singular vase that I'm looking for and a very nice lamp. Outside of that, I'm with the vibes. So let me give you guys a cute little OOTD, and then we're gonna head out. Hair is up in a pony because it's old and needs to be washed. Glasses are from Shein. Earrings are by Ana Luisa. This red sweater is from Macy's. I picked it up during their holiday sale. Striped top, you guys know I thrifted this a few vlogs ago. Love it down. On the bottom, I have on these trousers. Well, I call them trousers because they are beautifully pleated. Oh my gosh, the weight on them are amazing, but they're actually sweatpant material. Love these down. I worked with a brand called Fabrique like last year, maybe a year and a half ago, and I loved them. The brand was so unique. I loved it. I loved the concept, but I don't know if it's still a thing. Designers they used to run like large design houses were all in this one centralized location, but it was with their designs. It was so cool. Anyways, these were the pants, and this is how they drape. Look at how beautifully these drape. And if I put them a little bit lower slung, they're just so freaking chic. I'm gonna bring mine back up a little bit. I love more of a high-waisted vibe. And then on the bottom, I have on my tabbies. Love these. These are well loved. The vegan leather performs so well, and they're perfect for like running errands, which I'm about to do. And then been wearing this bag all week. I have no link, but it is stunning. It's Loewe inspired, and I have my bag charms here. But okay, let's go. So before we go into HomeGoods, I need to drop several bags of clothes off at the Goodwill. I've been meaning to do this for so long now, but after my deep clean, I am now like officially aggravated at looking at the mess from the bags. So that's the point of putting them like right at the front of the door, like you're going to grab them. So that is what I'm pulling up to do. I love to give to the Goodwill because of the people that's working in the Goodwill. Like, to my knowledge, they're like second chance type of situations, and I really believe in that, you know? So let's drop these clothes off. Baby, this heater gotta go because it's 58 degrees outside. Thank you, Lord. Loving the sunshine today. Okay, well, let's go to HomeGoods. When I tell you this trip was so therapeutic for me, this is actually the HomeGoods in Douglasville. I was on my way down to get my little sister to spend some time with her for Valentine's Day weekend. So anytime I'm headed to Bama, I always pop into this HomeGoods and they have the best stuff. I've really been into or back into picture frames in the home again. I just feel like it is such a cute collected vibe, and it's 2026, so they have really beautiful modern frames like this one, though this one is given 70s vibes. I am obsessed. Now let's look at what we came for, which is some vessels. I like this one. I love the color of it, but the shape is a little bit too predictable for where I am right now. Now this I really enjoyed, but I am planning a DIY for a piece of pottery that I already have at home, so we'll get into that. This shape I love. I have a thrifted vessel that has this little wave to it. I love how heavy and just organic looking these pieces are. Again, these are more like Art Deco, very funky, very cute. Love these as well. Also, if you hear any random screams in the background, my husband and my son are here. Zeke is playing the game, and well, they're playing the game together, I guess. Anywho, back to these bowls. I told you guys I wanted to redo my shelves, and those will definitely be something that I'm putting on the shelves. However, I'm looking for something that has more color, and not necessarily primary colors, but some muted colors. This really caught my eye. I love the organic shape on it, but it wasn't necessary for me to bring home. This is another piece that I really, really liked, but I would have to tweak. I love the organic shape on there, the feet, but I wasn't so obsessed with the inside in that gold, so it would have made a beautiful fruit bowl. Now this has legs, but if you take the legs off and you just kind of sit this on top of the counter as like an extension for it, I feel like that would be such a cute, like chic, lived in vibe with the fluted glass. It's so nice. I love going over to the bathroom section because these pieces are so universal for your home. This tray can be on a bookshelf, it can be styled on top of books, or it can be used as it's designed to hold soaps. Another thing, soap holders are perfect little dishes that when you take off your rings and your jewelry and just want to throw them in, kind of catch-all style. Again, this section is beautiful for that. And then lastly, I was watching Signed Andrea. I love her home decor channel. She gives the best tips and like shopping on a budget, but it's so super elevated, like AD type of vibes. She talked about the fact that she takes these travertine soap dispensers. She simply takes the top off of them and then uses them as a vase. I think that is so chic because listen, when you buy things for their intended purpose, sometimes the price is a little bit more elevated because of what you plan to use it for. Now, another thing I came for was the lamps. These are not really my style, but I think they would look perfect on like a buffet with a nice piece of art leaning in the middle. This I'm kind of kicking myself for not getting. I love a printed anything, a printed lamp, a printed ottoman, a printed pillow. I feel like it's going to bring just so much unexpected joy in a room. So I don't know. This one I may go into some local HomeGoods to see if I can find. Now this one down here, this is more of my speed or what I was coming in for. But the more I looked at it, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, will I love it long term? I'm not sure. So I kept it moving. Also, HomeGoods has the best little side tables or drink tables. If you are entertaining in like your living room or wherever the case may be, please get you some drink tables. I'm telling you, and thank me later. This piece right here was very interesting and I like it a lot. I love the very deep walnut color and I also love the fluting in the kind of base of it. This is going to be beautiful in some type of flex space. So say for example, you have your office space within your living room. Stunning. I love the shades on those tall lamps, the rattan, but I don't like the base. Anywho, girl, I do the same thing that I do in the thrift store. I pull my cart over to the side, go through everything I have in my buggy, and then make my final decisions. So I'll let you guys see what we picked up once I get back to the house. All right, y'all. It's a few days later. Let's get into the HomeGoods haul. I'm super excited about the pieces that I picked up. All right, so the first piece is this cute little frame. I absolutely love this frame. I wanted this like larger scale in like a mirror. However, it is such like a trendy current thing that I don't know if I want to invest in the trend. So right now I really, really love it. And I'm going to use it in something small scale like this here. You guys know I absolutely love green. It's in this faux velvet and it was $6.99. I cannot wait to change out the picture frame that we currently have on our shelves and put this one. I think it is so stinking cute. Love this. The next picture frame I picked up is this wooden one here. I love this. And I also love the fact that it is like busted and scratched up here at the top. And because of that, I got a discount. So this was $5. This is so nice. It's handcrafted in India. It is nice and substantial. And look at how gorgeous these two look layered together again on a bookshelf. I just think that is absolutely stunning. And it is like a cute little moment all on its own. The next thing I got was 2 candles. This is the first one. Now I haven't burned this candle. However, I have burned the other one that I picked up. This one I picked up for my bathroom. This is the saffron oud. When I tell you it smells so good. It smells like a unisex like cologne and or perfume. So good. These are hand poured in California. It says juicy berry, black violet, and cashmere. Batch number 37. $7.99. It smells so good. The other one I will, I guess, do some B-roll for you. That one, I was really excited about it because I love the packaging. It's called Storm. However, I feel like the throw on it isn't as good as I would like it to be. So I'm a little bit bummed out about it. However, it has a wood burning wick, like a wood wick, which I love. So the color and the ambiance is fine. It does get off a very faint scent. However, I want it to be a little bit stronger, but I love it nonetheless. And the last thing that I picked up from HomeGoods is this beautiful vase. I went and got flowers immediately after I purchased this vase because I couldn't wait to see some beautiful florals just like spilling out of it. And oh my God, it is the cutest thing. It was $16.99. I love that I chose this one because I like the height on it. And again, certain vessels don't really lean themselves to for you to be able to create like a very whimsical type of bouquet because of the necks on them. So if you get something that's a little bit wider and kind of like a little bit intricate in shape, you should be able to kind of create something a little bit whimsical on purpose without having to put a flower frog down inside. But I did create one for the flower frog. Well, with the flower frog, I should say, and I'm staring at it in my room. So cute. Let me grab it. Like, oh my goodness. Get into how cutesy she is. I love how simple she is. This was basically just some leftover florals that I had from a bouquet that I purchased. I love purchasing the very big bouquets and then breaking them down. So this one is really, really cute. It's living on my dresser over here, but yeah, love this one. Now, while I was in HomeGoods, I seen a beautiful vase, but if I'm honest, I didn't like that it was a cream texture. I wanted it to be, as I said in the video, something that had a little bit more color. So I decided I was going to recreate it on my own because I have this vintage vessel here that I thrifted from Facebook Marketplace maybe 3 to 4 years ago. I love it down. However, I'm so sad because look at the inside. If you can see, this is the original color of the vase and I would love for it to be that now. However, I will take that little peekaboo moment any day. So what's on the side of this, I put like a little texture on here. I believe I used like concrete to do this, and this is just a standard white, so this is primed and ready for me. What I plan to do is I went into, oh my gosh, let me go grab it. All right, so I went into Michael's and I grabbed these two styrofoam balls. I needed varying sizes. So I like the fact that this one is small and then it has a little bit of texture on it so that when I do spray paint it, it is still going to have that texture. I love texture and movement in a vase. It makes it feel more like a sculptural piece than just a vase. And then this one is very smooth. So we have smooth foam and craft foam. I'm gonna be cutting these down the middle. And then on the flat side, I'm just gonna be adhering them to the vessel. So it's kind of gonna be like, if you aren't new here, the homemade ornaments that I made for my Christmas tree, how it was on a styrofoam type of ornament, and then I just glued like the little faux Christmas berries all around it. It's gonna be the same type of vibe, but with this, I popped into the Dollar Tree to pick up this caulk. Now, I don't know if this is good, bad, or whatever, but it ain't even really that deep, that type of project. So what I'm gonna do is adhere the styrofoam balls with a little bit of like either super glue or E6000. And then once they have adhered fully and dried, I'm gonna take the caulk and then just kind of go around the sides just to fill it in so that it is a smooth transition from the vessel itself to the styrofoam ball before giving it a full spray down. But I'm super excited to create a little bit. You guys know I did tell y'all that I plan on having my own version of the done list. And probably it'll be in like every vlog just because they're very therapeutic for me. And then also once it is like the therapy session is over with me creating it, then I get to use it and live in it. And I love that for me. So super excited about this DIY. And also, yeah, so we went to Sherwin-Williams. Speaking of DIYs, now I'm gonna show you guys the paint samples that I selected, and surprise, surprise, it is green and brown. So I think these are gonna pair beautifully here in my bedroom. It's gonna go on this wall here. You guys know I have several paintings around my home that I've done myself. I'll pop up some B-roll, and this will be the first time of me using like true color. I can't decide if I want to do my typical like abstract type of art or if I want to jump and kind of stretch myself and do something a little bit outside of just the abstract. Still abstract, but just a little deeper. I don't know, but I have lots of paint to play, so I'm so super excited about that. I also ended up picking up from Amazon some antique gold rub and buff because that is what I'm going to put around the frame. So again, stay tuned. Make sure you are subscribed for these DIYs because they won't happen all in one vlog, but as I'm just, you know, feeling the vibes, we will create. So yeah, I have been hibernating and I've been loving that for me. But in my hibernation, I realized, girl, you need some more skincare. So we popped into Ulta. So let me quickly give you guys a little skincare haul. This I'm really excited about. I don't know if I'll do it tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. But this is the, I believe, Anua. Super excited. This is their brightening collagen mask. And I hear a lot about this brand, so I'm excited to try it out. You guys know I typically get my Neutrogena hyaluronic acid mask. Those are perfect. You can find them at CVS, Walgreens, and they're under $5. But I'm telling you, they work so well. I think this was $6. So if it works well, then I'm excited to add something else to my regimen. Also picked up another brow pencil. This is the brow pencil I was telling you guys about in the beginning of the video when I was doing my makeup. But this is the Makeup Revolution Precise Brow Pencil in dark brown. And then I got two products from The Ordinary. I absolutely love The Ordinary. I have hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. I needed some retinol as well, but if I'm honest, girl, I am not good with a nighttime routine. Like, I will cleanse my face, but as far as like the oils and things and a full nighttime routine, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Oh, and the last thing that I wanted to show you guys before we close out this vlog is a PR situation from the Lip Bar. You guys know I love me some Lip Bar. In my opinion, they have the best like color tones and things for Black women. It is Black owned. So I have The Only Nude That Matters Is Yours. So I think this is their nudes palette. Super excited to dive into these. Of course, we have our Straight Living liner, which is my personal favorite, but they also have Straight Shooter and Straight Bags. So I'm excited to try those because they're all different shades of brown. So thank you so much to the Lip Bar for sending these over. Love them. And so the shades that they have for the nudes is Well Red, Quiet Luxury, Upscale, First Lady, Top Tier, and High End. I absolutely love the names. So yeah, stay tuned for some cute new lip combos. All right, I am looking around and I think that is it for me this week. So we are actually going to pop into the open edits of today's video, but this open edits is brought to you by my sweet bestie. She also has a YouTube channel. When I say she has poured into me in the last 10 years and enriched my spirit in so many ways. So hopefully you guys will hear her heart in today's Bible study. Thank you guys again for watching. I will see y'all next week. Get into the Bible study. I'm telling you, it's good. Listen all the way through. It's good.
Proverbs chapter 3 verse 6 says, "In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." But in order for you to understand that he will direct your paths, you got to understand that you must acknowledge him. But in order for you to understand that you must acknowledge him, you got to understand the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You're not self-seeking. You're not doing things for personal gain. You're not doing things for yourself because you understand that who the glory goes to. You understand who you're doing it for. You understand your why. And you are clear on your why. And so therefore you're able to walk with insight. And so therefore you're able to leave your simple ways. Instruct the wise, and they will be wiser still. Teach the righteous, and they will add to their learning. When you understand and you are in right order, and you understand that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding, then you understand as the Lord instructs you, because you are gaining insight from wisdom, because you decided to leave your simple ways in verse 6. Now you're understanding that as the Lord instructs you in his wisdom, then you are willingly giving space to the Holy Spirit, and you are adding to your learning because you have decided to allow the correction of the Lord to get in your heart, and you have postured your heart in a way to yield to his spirit, to yield to his correction, to yield to the wisdom of the Lord. He's instructing you with his wisdom on what you should do, how you should do it, when you should do it, and what you should do. He's instructing you with wisdom, but you have to continuously stay in that heart posture of being willing to be led by his spirit. Galatians 5:25 says, "Since we live by the Spirit, let us keep in step with the Spirit." But in order for you to be led by the Lord, you have to first understand that you got to live according to his spirit, and you got to stay in step with the Spirit, because the Holy Spirit is leading you in wisdom, is instructing you with wisdom. And so you are confident in the wisdom that you are receiving, and you know that you are becoming wiser. And so you understand that you are gaining the wisdom that you need for the next steps that God is leading you in. So you are taking yourself on a journey to understand the power of the wisdom of the Lord.
Thoughts are wandering away with me today.